mobility first. So let me just put this mat out of the way. Let's take the feet a little bit wider with the toes facing forward. We're going to start with a lean to the right and a shoulder roll. Lean to the left, shoulder roll. But really load up that right leg first of all, and try and get that knee as far over the toes as your knees will allow you. Round with that shoulder. Now let's go big full arm circle round. Reach. Big circle. Then start to add a little bit of rotation. So we're going to look behind us, adding some spinal movement. Don't forget to go deep on that leg. But now we're going to reach across with the left arm. Reach across with the right arm. Reach. Now keep bending. We're going to reach for the toes. Left hand across to the right foot. Right hand across. Reach. Good. Perhaps we could go even deeper now. 4 more. 3, 2. Last set, we're going to reach high now, right to the right corner, left corner with the right hand. Big reach. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Now step the right foot back and go up and over with the right arm. Step on the right leg, left leg behind. Lovely big stretch. You get that lovely big banana stretch. Step and reach. Let's do 4 more. So think opposition, away, hand and foot away from each other. Whoops, oh, nearly tripped over my own foot then. 2 more and reach. Last one. Excellent. Now step out wide and let's pull those ribs from side to side, just loosening off the lower back. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Now bring the feet a little bit narrower now, and I want you to just hitch the hip. Hitch right hip, hitch left hip. So shortening the waist to lift the hip up. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to circle the hips around, loosening out the hips and lower back. Good. Go the other way around. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Elbow to knee. Just a small knee raise. Pull that knee up. So going into hips, a little bit of rotation, a little bit of flexion as well. So like you're doing a little curl up. Pull. Now reach your left arm up and pull it down. Right arm up. Reach. Good. 4, 3. We've got a little bit more hip flex to work to go. Excellent. Now heel, toe, working that ankle joint. Other side. Heel, toe. Good. Now we're going to go with the elbows as well. Alternate curl. Heel, toe, other side. Heel, toe, alternate curl with those elbows. Good. Now we're going to go heel, toe, heel, lift. Heel, toe, heel, lift. 2 more. So foot and ankle first, then into the hip. Good. Other side. Heel, toe, heel, lift. Heel, toe, heel, lift. 2 more. Knee going as high as you can. Excellent. Good. Now take your right leg forward, sweep it down, lift it up. Left leg forward, up. Right leg forward to feel a little gentle hamstring stretch. Down and reach. 4 more. For those sit bones going up. Just round the spine and reach. 2 more. Down and up. 1 more time. Good. Now I want you to step your right leg back. Press the heel down, gently bring it in. Left leg back, gentle press. So you're just going very gently into a calf stretch. Back, press that heel gently. Good. Now press the heel down, lift it. Bend, opening this hip, then bring it in. Left leg back. Press the heel down gently, lift it. Bend, but tuck a little bit to open the hip. Let's do 1 more on each side. Take it back, press the heel down, lift it. Keep it up and open this hip. And back in. Left leg back. Heel down, heel up. bend. Excellent, good. Now circle the right leg round, circle the left leg. 4 more. 3, 2, good. Now we're going to bend, sweep the arms up and circle them both around, as if you're reaching for the floor, scooping up. Imagine you're kind of scooping up the snow and taking it around in big angel wings. Good, 4 more. Don't worry too much about technique, it's just about moving here. Last 2. Up and round, 1 more. Now keep the arms up and we're going to reach right, left, right, left. So those ribs really lifting away from the hip. 8, 7, 6. We've got everything nicely warmed up. We're starting to get some good mobility, and then circle those arms round. Then I want you to grab 1 weight. This is where you just need 1 weight. So if you could go a bit heavier, this is great. So try 1, see how you go with it. Let's just come into just your own squat position. Can be turned out, parallel, feet slightly apart. We're going to squat, push it up. Then you're going to swap it to the left hand. Squat, touch the weight to the floor, push it up, down, push, swap, down. Hips as low as you can. So hips towards the floor, we're going low in that squat. Down, push it up, swap it each time. Touch the end of the weight, down, push. 2 more, up. Last one. Excellent, good. Now hold the weight in front of you a little bit with soft arms. We're going to hold it in the right hand. I want you to pass it behind you, back round into the right hand, round. Now as that weight moves around you, you can feel it kind of pulls the whole spine around, so the core muscles are really switching on now. Other weight, keep it in the left hand, we go round. It's like a low halo. Round. Working the shoulders, but also it's just that whole swing and momentum around gets the core working. Good, well done. Now hold it in your right hand, bend your right knee, left leg out to the side. This can be where you like. Lateral raise, then 2 lateral raises of the left leg. Good. So it's very asymmetric, working those obliques. Up, down, slowly up, slowly down. Keep the elbows soft if you need to. Keep as upright as we can, so lots of core. Lower, lift. Good, 2 more. Slowly up, slowly down, lift. So this is a 2.5 kilo weight. It's probably just about enough for me on lateral raises. Good, let's switch sides. So left knee is now bent. We're holding that in a slight squat position. Lean over a little bit, get the core working. Off we go, lateral movement. Down, 2 leg lifts. Good. Now try not to rely on that right leg too much for balance. I want you to keep it light. Good, slowly up for 2, down for 2, lift, lift, up for 2. No higher than shoulder height. Lots of strong core work. Lift, lower, up, down. Good, just 2 more, lift it up. Feel that waist working on the opposite side. So great for core, great for obliques. Lateral raise is great for hip, obviously, and we're working the shoulder. What's there not to laugh about this exercise? Excellent. Give it all a little shake out. Now, you can hold both weights or 1 weight. We're just going to hold, if you've got 1 weight, you're just going to hold it into the chest. If you've got both weights, you might just want to hold them by your side. So I'm going to go for it, 1 in each hand. So again, it doesn't have to be anything too heavy. Back lunge and knee raise. So we're going to go back on the right leg, pull the knee up, back. Drive through that left hip. Keep the back nice and upright, lift, back. Now we're going to take that into a kick. So we're going to go back and kick, back, kick. So the weights are there just to add a little bit more resistance. Down. Get that knee as close to the floor as you can and then kick that leg. Flex the foot like you're kicking a door shut. Good, add the leg. We go back, knee raise first. Down. Lots of balance, so engage everything. Feel everything tighten as you pull up. Drive through this hip. We're going to take this knee raise into a kick now. Down and kick. Down. Kick. Down. Kick. Good. Down. Kick. Well done, just 2 more. Kick. Last one. Whew, well done. Give those legs a little shake out. Now, weights down for a moment. We're coming into plank. So grab your mat. So starting kneeling, come back into your full plank if you can. We're going to do a mountain climber. Pull the right knee in and back. Left knee in, back. So again, we're working hip flexors, but loads of core work, arm work, quad work, thighs. Pull, feel those lower abs really working. 4 more. Pull. 3, 2, last one. Take a break. Come off your arms for a moment. Now come onto the knees. Knee plank. One weight if you can. You may want to go a little bit lighter on this one. I'm going to use some of my lighter ones to start with, see how I go. Just in your right hand, but we're in knee plank. So first of all, we're going to do just a little press up, down and push. Then push that weight up to the ceiling, bring it down. Down for 2, up for 2, push it up. Down and push. Weight goes up. Excellent. Down and push. Keep that line lined from the knees to the hands. 1 more. Push up and reach and down. Good. Let's switch to the other side. So it's now going to be our right arm pressing up. Good. So come back into position. Hips down. We go forward, press up, push and down. Lower, press, lift. Lower and press. Down. One last time. Arms are probably getting tired now. And take a break. Have a sit back, stretch out or circle, shake out your wrists. Good, come and lie down on your back now. Now again, you need 2 weights. Okay, I'll leave it up to you whether you want to go heavier or lighter. I think I'm going to go heavier for this one. So let's lie on our backs. We're going to do some core work. Legs are going to be up, knees at 90 degrees. And sorry, you're going to start, if you start with your palms away and just pull your elbows down wide, so they're in line, they're at 90 degrees, but they're in line with the shoulder and chest. You can go a little bit lower if you like. We're going to press, left arm, right leg goes down and lift. Right arm up. Go back to elbow 90 degrees each time. So we're going opposition arm and leg. As the right heel taps, we take the left arm up. Right arm presses that weight to the ceiling. Opposition to the leg. Lots of core work. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Now take a quick break. You can bend your knees a little bit more here if you want to, because we're going to do a double heel tap now with both arms. So arms back up. Sorry, start with the elbows down because we're going to push up as the heels go down. So off we go. Push up, push down, push up, pull down. Now keep those heels quite close to the bottom to start with. If you want to carry on with a single, you can. Down, lift. Keep that neutral spine. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Excellent, and relax. Good, pop your weights down for a moment. We're not going to use them for the next exercise. Feet back down to the floor. Push the feet into forward. We're going to bridge up, lift and lower. Squeeze the bottom, send those hips to the ceiling. Press up. Now hold it. I want you to flex the feet. Do 4 little walks away from you with your heels. 4 little walks back in. Hips down, hips up. Keep that squeeze up. 4 little walks away. Going further if you can. Walk it back in. Lower, lift. 6 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit further. Walk it back in. Good. Hips down, hips up. Feel those hamstrings. See if you can go even further away. Trying to straighten out the legs. The hamstrings really start screaming at you. Down and up. One last time. Keep those glutes lifted. See how far away you can walk those legs. Back in and lower down. Good. Hug the knees in. Excellent work. Good. Come on to your side now. Grab one weight. We're coming into knee plank, top leg straight. Weight in your arm. Good. Now, first of all, we're going to lift the hip up and then we're going to sweep that arm in a nice big kind of almost 180-degree movement. Bring it down, lower the hip. So we push those hips up, sweep the arm so it's a long lever rather than the pull that I think we did last time. Lift, lower. Now, if you want to make it harder, we're going to lift the top leg at the same time and the arm and lower it all down. So let's do it all together now. Arm and leg, low. You can stick with what we did before if you prefer. Arm and leg, push that bottom hip away from the floor by pushing that knee down. 2 more, lift and lower. One last time, lift it. Excellent, other side. So we'll start with the lift and then the arm. Top leg straight, bottom leg bent. So we lift the hips up, lift the arm up. So again, the weight is up to you. Hip down, hip up, arm down, hip down. 2 more and lift. Up, so strong from that shoulder and lift. Now we're going to add the leg in as well. So if we can, we're going to lift the arm and the leg, top leg, and we lower, nice and slow and controlled, and lift, and lower. Last 2, lift. Much harder on my left side now. One more time, lift, and lower. Excellent, we're coming back up to stand. Now I want you to grab, if you can, both weights together. If you haven't got anything really heavy, then grab both weights and hold them together. Otherwise, we're going to go with a big weight. So we're going to do, it's called a kettlebell swing. So we hold the weight in front of us, or weights in front of us, and you're going to kind of think sit bones up. You bend the knees into a squat. You're going to swing it through, and then you squeeze the glutes and work the core to bring the weight up in front of you. So swing it back, lift. Hold it at chest height and lift. So it is a little bit of momentum, pushing the floor away. Good. Bend the knees a bit more, but stick the sit bones more to the ceiling. If you want to get more glute work. 8, push. Squeeze the bottom as you lift. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Hold and lower. Excellent. Now we're going to go back to maybe sort of medium-sized weight. We're going to do a halo with a knee raise. So we're going to hold it out. Well, it's kind of more like a rainbow than a halo. So halo, we go all the way around. This is going to go up and over. So we're going to start with it on our right shoulder, go up and over, up and over. Knee raise, you switch it to the left, you switch it to the right. Up, over, up, over. Good. So it's a push and you just lower it to each shoulder whilst bringing those knees as high as you can. Up, up. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Actually, last one should be left leg. Good. Now, this might need to be a little bit lighter on this one because we're going to hold the weight overhead and we're going to bring the weight down as we kick the right leg, kick the left. This can be hard on the back. So go with one weight, but a lighter one. Kick, kick. Good. 8, 7, feel that core really working. Hold strong. 4 more. 3, keep breathing. Nice long, deep breaths. And relax. Excellent. We're coming back to the floor again. Let's come back to plank. Now this time, if you can, your bigger, heavier weight. Knee plank, full plank. Have the weight in front of you, in front of your right hand. I think we've done this one before. We're going to drag the weight along the floor. So full plank if you can. Legs are a little bit wider maybe if you wanted a bit more stability. Otherwise, knees down. So we're going to drag weight to the right. So again, gets the obliques working. Left hand drags it. Right hand drags it. Pull it across. And pull. Good, we've got 8 more. Drag it. 3, sorry, that's not 3. And pull. Now we've got 4. Try not to twist those hips. 2 and 1 and rest. Ooh, take a sit back and stretch. Come and lie down on your back. Now, one weight in your hand. Sorry, music's gone off. So, we're going to take the legs up to the ceiling. We're going to curl up. In actual fact, you can use both your weights for this one if you want to. So, legs up, knees bent if you need to. We're going to push the weights up and down. Push. Push those weights up to the feet. Press. I want you to breathe out and push. Breathe out. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Keep your weights in your hand. You may want to go lighter for this one. So again with a curl up, one weight in each hand. I'm just lightening mine out a little bit because we're going to do more of a, it's a bit like our starfish in Pilates, but we're going to do it in curl up. So legs back up, arms back up. We're going to lower the right leg, left arm comes back towards the ear and lift. Stay in that curl up. Good. Let's go up to speed. Down. Opposite arm to leg. Keep that lift of the chest if you can. If you want to, you can do it in neutral. So it just gets that core working harder. 2 more. Now hold it up. You're going to scissor, scissor. Keep lifting. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Hug the knees, let the head roll. Excellent, good. Now, keep your weights in your hands. If you've got a spare weight, pop that between the knees, or again, we could work with straight legs. I'll give you the straight leg version first, and if you want to, have a weight between the knees with the legs bent. Arms a little bit wider to the floor. We're going to do basically a hip roll, but with straight legs. So we're going to rock them over to the right, back to center. So you're going to keep your shoulder blades down. Good. Now again, soften the knees. If your hamstrings are a bit tight, it's going to lose our neutral position. So you just bend those knees up a little bit over. Make sure those legs aren't hanging too far away from you because it will probably go into your lower back. Let's do 4 more. Center and through. Then we're going to finish with a little bit of back extension work. Good. 1 more each way. Last one to the left. And relax. Good, now come on your front. Don't need your weights for this one. We're just going to use body weight only to just get those spinal extensors working. So come in a cobra position with your arms. So relax everything, legs, glutes, abdominals. We're going to breathe in to come up with the arms as well if you can. We're going to lift for 2 and lower for 2. Lift, lower. So feel the chest coming up as high as you can off the floor. Leave the lower ribs down. So we're not using the arms, obviously we're bringing them as weight, but if you want to leave them down, that is fine. Good. Now next option, we're going to straighten the right arm. So we're going to lift up, straighten right arm, bring it back in and down. Lift it up, straighten left arm. Good. Lift, stretch, in, down, lift, stretch. Keep those arms as lifted as you can. Last 4. 3, last 2, if you really want to go for it, both arms. Reach. One more time. Excellent, good. Well done. Push up into a cat stretch. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Stretch that back out. Lovely tuck under the tailbones. Draw those shoulder blades away. Let the head hang. Excellent, good. Then take your right leg out in front of you. And just gently lean forward. Let's stretch out thigh and hip on this left leg. Good. Didn't make you do quite so much of the squats today. A bit more abs, I would say, probably in core work today. And a little bit of arms, obviously, as well with the weights. Now shift your weight back, straightening out this right leg. And either hands on the hips and gently hinge forward. We want to keep the back nice and flat. If you can, touch the fingers. But again, making sure we're not over rounding that back. All this movement wants to come from the hips, stretching into hamstrings. Then change legs. Let's come forward first, bending that front knee, opening up that back hip. A little bit of quad stretch as well. In actual fact, you can go further just by grabbing the back leg. So if you wanted to go into quad stretch as well. It's a difficult one, and it makes the hamstrings cramp, but if you can do it, I felt my hamstring was going to go, so I decided to stay here. Let's rock back now, straightening out the left leg. So again, just hinging at the hip or reaching for the floor if you want to. If that doesn't round your back too much, think sit bones to the ceiling. Feel that stretch to the back of the thigh. Excellent. Come and sit now on your bottom. Let's take our right leg over our left leg. Use your left arm to pull it in. Let's feel that nice deep glute stretch as we lift the spine. Gently rotate to look behind you. So feeling it in that right hip. Bend this other leg as well if you want to. Nice deep breath in there as we stretch a little bit taller, rotate a little bit more, pull the knee in a bit more. And relax. Let's change sides. Left leg over. Use your right arm to pull that knee in, sit nice and tall. Make sure the weight is very, very equally planted through those sit bones. And then think breastbone a little bit more, crown of the head a little bit more towards the ceiling. As you breathe in, rotate a tiny bit more, lifting that spine taller. Pulling the knee in a little bit more. And relax. Good. Now come up to stand. Onto the feet and push up. Take the feet a little bit wider. We're going to take the right arm across and gently pull it in. We did a fair bit of shoulder work. Now as we stretch out this shoulder, I want you to bend the right knee, pull down gently through this left hip. So we get shoulder stretch, we get inner thigh stretch. Hold. And relax. Bring both arms around behind you. Clasp them together and pull those shoulders back. Nice little chest stretch, front of shoulders. Good. Then we're going to bend the left knee. Open up this right hip, feel that gentle inner thigh stretch. The left arm is going to come across, the right arm is going to pull it in, so we stretch out the shoulder. Try and keep bending nice and deep to get that inner thigh stretch. Hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Take a nice deep breath in. Stretch to the ceiling. Exhale, draw those arms back nice and slowly. Flex a little bit more now as we come forward. Open those arms up and stretch. And down. And good work. Well done.